Hey guys, welcome to the third part and the final part of Inside Negative Thoughts. Today we're gonna have a look into the final group with effects and different effects and textures and the master channel. So green group is just for some extra elements. Feels like this. Have no extra processing at all, it's just some electro house sample pack, whatever. It's used only 2 times in a track, and the next one is just the same thing. We just move the fade a little bit and use it as uplifting effect. So let's check what we have next, some small shots. So this is a scene shot from some trap sample pack. So this is just some kind of simple horn style synth, and we processed it with Federator and got some low frequencies, so we made it sound a little bit like a bass tub. Then we added some convolution reverb. Nice tail. And together with our tune it sounds like this. Okay, next sound is the same story, some synth shots. With reverb and low cut on frequencies. The next track is Uplifter, coming from Sultan's sample pack. The next track we are making an effect in Serum. So we took some rhythm bass and turned it into effect for our track. So as you can see, sometimes using presets can be a creative, and using them in different purpose can be a good idea. Next one is Omnisphere. Do you know why I have a scale here? It's just one note, but so it's just simple ambient sound, nothing special. Serum again. Another little nice texture. I guess it was some lead. Okay, next one is some atmosphere in the end of the track. So this one is a atmosphere loop from Ammo sample pack. We just added convolution reverb, delay, OTT, some EQ, and the sidechain. Next sound is this one. I think it's render from Omnisphere. just giving us some nice extra texture to the drop. Another atmosphere made in Faceplant. It's, I think, one of the presets. We changed it a little bit, make it longer. And got this nice atmosphere for the intro. Also breakdown. Next element is a vocal loop with some processing on it, OTT and EQ and shit. It also has Portal, gives this really nice bass effect. The original loop was pretty funny and stupid. Sounds not that bad with the rest of the sounds. Next sound. I'm not sure how we got it. It's either rendered from Omnisphere or it's some sample. But it's not a big deal. So this one is just simple sub drop. Again, some sample pack. We not spent too much time on making these tiny sounds. I think as far as you are creative enough and you know where to get exact samples and you know what you actually need, it's fine to use these tiny one-shots. Let's have a look into the next sound. Same thing again, just bass. Yeah, it's a dubstep bass with Valhalla and EQ. The next sound is another layer. So all these three sounds are actually layers of a kick, which are creating extra impact on a drop. And this small element as well. Then we have few layers of different effects. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on them, it's just simple processing.
I can imagine.
This one is unused vocal. Then Joker, Negative Thoughts. Just here is a whole sample.
I have a negative thoughts. I have a negative thoughts.
So we took only this part with negative thoughts and added some distortion and EQ.
I have a negative thoughts.
And here is another effects. I have a lot of them. And the rest of the sounds are just small effects. This sound, I think it's rendered from Omnisphere. Just tiny elements here and there. I don't think it makes sense to talk about them too much. So that's all for tracks review. We had a look around drums, bass sounds, synths, effects, textures, atmospheres, and everything we had in a project. And now it's time to have a look into a master channel. It's quite crazy here, but we will try to go through everything. Nothing really changed too dramatically because we try to put everything into a perfect sound from the beginning. First element is neutron. So we use sculptor. It just slightly put down the frequencies around 100, 300 hertz and boost gently the high end. Very subtle, very gentle improvement. And then a bit of EQ. So dynamic EQ just cut a little bit around 173 hertz and 1400, just to clean some mud and unpleasant frequencies. Next one in processing master chain, we have stereo processor from Melda. There is tons of stereo processing in this track. So bass goes to mono. So low mid is boosted for 24%, mid high for 40 something, and high for 75. Someone can say that it's too much, but it just does it work and it sounds great. Next plugin is Milda Auto Equalizer. It's so subtle and so gentle that you can really like switch it off, switch it on. It doesn't really change anything dramatically. I think we used it to just compare it to some reference tracks or something like that, and we saw that it plays pretty much the same, so we just kept it. So the next one is Isotope Ozone, number 4. We love it because the way it has saturation working and multi-band and harmonic excitement, it just doesn't work the same way in later versions. So it gives quite dramatical impact on the sound. Here we gives 1 point of tube to everything just to make it warmer. A bit of multi-band compression, just a little bit here. The next one is FabFilter Pro Q. We have a low cut around 20 Hz in the low and 20 kilohertz on the top, and also the 250 approximately in mono to keep elements punchy and bright, also snare coming to mono better. And then the last element is limiter. Transparent style, minimum look ahead, medium attack, and the short release. And 2.5 on a gain. And it's pushing to 13-14 dB. Basically, that's it. That was Inside Negative Thoughts with Steady Killerz. Thanks, guys.